Warning: the following video contains material that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. This video contains explicit language and will include profanity. Your discretion advised due to strong language. Enjoy Licea podcast.
When you start drinking and starting to climb the funnels of part-time helping, you've got good friends to keep you out of trouble. The best ones are still drinking with you, and there's no good reason why. Alcohol judgment just don't mix. Alcohol judgment just don't mix. Alcohol judgment just don't mix. Alcohol judgment just don't mix.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you guys. You guys got to figure out a way to make you guys all three in here because that's fucking bullshit.
Figure out what?
Candy's important.
She's important.
There we go.
Sure.
Very important. So how toasted are you guys right now?
I barely started drinking. He's been drinking all day. His birthday.
What is all day?
What is all day?
We started at 8 in the morning. Or 8:30.
8:30? What are you drinking?
Michelob,
Oh, okay.
Pacifico, and
Deer piss.
Bro, your birthday's on the 3rd. What are you doing?
I know when my birthday. Yo, that's
Because that's what we did the podcast last time and you were wasted.
No, you're right.
Was it really?
Yeah. Or it was 2 years ago. This
It was for his birthday.
it was 2 years ago.
Joey, where's that? What's up with that hair, dude?
That's great hair.
Trying to do this thing. I don't know.
Hey, the box cut, the edge up, phenomenal.
I'm a little jealous.
No, I do a tradition every time I have a kid. I grow my hair out and then I do a mohawk. And I take a picture with them. I have two boys and I have a girl due in July.
Okay.
So the back is growing out too, or what?
No, I'm gonna just like let it grow and I'm gonna do a mohawk. I'm gonna like.
Can I see the back? Can I see the back though?
What's the backyard look like?
It's what some people like to call bougie fade.
Well, that's not
Bougie fade.
It's a bougie
Look,
fade.
Bro,
look,
you guys are
It's
dumb
not quite-
fucks.
It's not quite a mohawk.
you have a great barber because it's just so very Roblox, like very
Very Roblox.
like symmetrical. Like the back looks great, man. That's great.
I remember. So we did last time I saw you guys. We did the podcast in Bakersfield in that hotel, the Hourglass. Bro, I left the cameras running when I went to the bathroom. You guys are not slick. You guys thought you guys were like. You guys were like cracking jokes, and I was like, "These motherfuckers forgot the cameras are running." I saw all that shit.
Yeah.
I'll post it. It's so funny. It's like good fun, but you guys are like talking shit about my haircut. Like,
What does that mean though? Like, I don't understand. Like,
dude,
I'll tell you,
I love it. I love it.
was it something like you think we're sitting in front of you? Like, I don't understand.
No, he's just saying we're
No. You guys,
like we forgot there was cameras on us.
yeah.
So
No, but that's just how cool it was. It was so cool. Like it was cool. Like you guys were comfortable. It was fun. It was really
Very
fun. It was
organic.
cool seeing that.
very, very.
But I really regret not filming that room that weird bathroom. Because we were talking, I had to cut all that shit out because no one knew what we were talking about. So I had to cut all that shit out.
Right in front of this guy.
The
right
Diddy
here.
bathroom.
Yeah.
The Diddy bathroom, bro. That's a Diddy bathroom.
And I peed in the tub, so I'd be facing towards the window.
Right.
Nobody walked in.
I remember you guys were like, use the other bathroom. I'm like, why are you telling me which bathroom to use in my own room? And then I thought you guys had done some bullshit. That's why I went over there like, you motherfuckers. I thought you guys had shit in the bathtub or something. I was like, you motherfuckers.
No, that bathroom was really weird.
Yeah, it was very weird. I don't know what the point. What's the point of that? What would ever be the point of that? There's no reason. Even if you have kids, like I'm not trying to see my kids while I'm taking a shower.
No, I mean, if you're, I mean, we had some hotels. Me and my, where'd you go?
That's
We had some
weird.
hotels where you go with your wife by yourself. I mean, it's a little.
I mean, not really.
Get a little weird. You know what I'm saying?
What do you
Like,
mean? Like you never get weird with your wife? Like get a little.
To be like I want a room where I can see her taking a shower. Like that's a crazy request.
Oh no, you're right. No, because we had one with the Padre that there was not a wall between the. So
No.
I guess that was there.
Yeah, I
I
understand.
guess that's a little weird.
That's
But
what we got.
Well, remember you were there.
Oh yeah, your wedding.
We'll talk about later. But it was a bit of a. There wasn't a wall there, and it got a little.
What do you mean? Explain it. There was on a wall where?
It's just very open.
So basically, what you were talking about, like the room we're in, but without the wall.
So the bathroom is just in the room.
exposed.
There was a bathtub. Yeah, there's a bathtub like right there.
There's no borders.
Oh,
There's
I
no
get what you
borders,
mean. I get what you
no
mean. It's like
walls,
it's like a honeymoon kind of like thing
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
like just all out. I see what you're talking about. Maybe that's what it was, but that glass kind of made it. It didn't seem like a honeymoon. It just made it seem like creepy. The glass made it creepy.
Yeah.
If it was open, I get it. I get it. But the
why put
fact that
glass there? Yeah, that's insane.
yeah,
That's weird.
I got a little bit of bone to pick with you, Joey.
yes, sir.
How come I was never like we're literally just watching I think every time I hang out with Chris, we watch not every time, but like every other time I think we watched your Chris Kills and all that stuff. I'm always disappointed that how come I was never casted in that?
So we talked about this already. You probably faded. I think you asked this already.
Yeah.
So basically Chris Kills, that wasn't like a planned thing.
Top of
Chris
our
can
knowledge.
attest for that. And it happened like we literally all that footage was like in 2
Yeah.
hours time.
Like
I
that.
literally, you know, remember I used to live down the street from Chris. I literally ran home, edited a rough cut, and came back like in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And we were just drinking all night. And then I came back and I showed them, we were just laughing. It was like and it was like I had shot a lot of scenes, but I remember the main portion of that rough edit I made was you know, the first scene where he kills Adam, the second scene where he kills Jose, and the third scene with Xavier and Mario. That was it. Like all that ending shit. Like I maybe we did do that because I remember the original song instead of that fucking opera song was "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor." That was the original song.
Yeah.
It was
Sorry.
"Let the Bodies."
That
It
shit
was like
was-
it was
shit
like
was fucking
slow. Yeah. And I forgot. Adam says he has that CD somewhere of the original cut, but that was the original cut, and I had edited it way different. Like, and then
Every
when
time I watch it, I get more pissed I wasn't in it.
well, it happened in one, and then and as time went on, I had when I had time to sit with it, I would put more things in that were funny, like I added like when Mario gets hit by the car, like I added that like that sound effect, like that wasn't there. It was a sound effect, boom, you know, like the doom, and then there was just a lot of shit that I put in extra thinking, oh, it was gonna be kind of cool, like a little like Easter egg shit, and so it wasn't necessarily like, and then we had planned a second one, and you were there. I think we shot some shit with you.
I just showed in the trailer.
He was there, right? He was in that.
He wasn't with the trailer.
Scale 1 to 10, how much did you not want me in that film, dude? I'm like
At that time,
I don't think you like me, dude.
no, I felt the same way about you. I thought you didn't like me, and which is like I look back, it's like, why would there be certain situations? I remember I used to go to your house all the time.
You know, it's crazy because like I didn't think you guys liked each other.
I felt that way too.
You felt like I didn't like you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I up till fairly recently I felt that way.
Don't say that, Joey. That's I never.
He doesn't like you. He loves you. Cheers.
I don't
think I've ever told you that or
well, like I've told you before, like in the last time that we had talked, and hope you remember it, but it's mainly for me, my point of view. Like I was such a dick to you. I wasn't fun. Like I understand why someone would not like me.
Always fun.
Back then. No, back then I would do like dumb shit. Like I would act out. Just I don't know why I would do that. I was immature. Yeah, that's kind of a good way to put it. But that was my whole thing. Is like
you were young.
But I would do dumb things to you guys, which is like looking back, it's like, why would I do that? I shouldn't have done that.
But I look back at it, it was funny.
You look back and laugh.
I mean, I just feel like
It was funny.
Anyways.
No, I look back at it, it's funny.
Hilarious.
But I don't understand why you would think I didn't like you or anything. I remember one day went to your parents, the carne asada. I think down the street when it was down the street from
right. My dad made some rough meat. My dad, yeah, we talked about it a couple times. My dad's meat was rough for your mouth. Too rough for your mouth.
A little too much for you to handle.
That's not a little weird, but like, yeah, I mean, when it boiled down, like it
was rough.
All the way.
Hard, he said your dad's meat was hard to swallow.
Strata wasn't a strata.
Been there, done that. I'm
Wait a minute,
same situation, bro.
Yeah,
I had to live with them for 25 years, so
damn.
I get it.
Yeah.
And I apologize. There's nothing I could do about it. You know, I
was
wasn't
out of your hands.
It was out of my hands. It was out of my hands. I apologize. I hope we can move past it.
Yeah.
And I hope that your throat stays moist and not dry.
It's not moist. It was more of a.
That makes two of us.
It had the long.
This is gonna be This is gonna be the weird. This is gonna be the weird episode of Clip.
That's all right.
It's gonna be a weird.
The part said it was like all the way down. It sounds even weird. I can't even explain it, dude. Like the more and more trying to explain it, it sounds even fucking.
You're a
I
big
remember
eater too.
There was this one time. I think I've said this before, but I was really impressed by Carlos. I was very impressed. We were at Chris's house. It was like during the day. We're at Chris's house, you know, Cecil Brunner, and we were all drinking. And I was riding my bike around town. Remember that? I was riding my bike,
Oh yeah,
like my little BMX.
yeah.
And I remember I was gonna bike. I had always done it. Bike up to where Nathan lived. He lived off of but he lived by the cemetery, by the bluffs.
Oh
not too far.
Not too it was very far away. But I didn't, you know, it was just like a thing for me. Like I planned it out. Okay, it's gonna take me this long to get there. And Carlos was like, nah, bro, I'm gonna take you. I'm like, it's cool, man. I can drive. And I can ride my bike. And you're like, nah, bro, I got you. I got you. I'm like, dude, it's okay. You're like, I got you. And sure enough, you had your pickup truck or your I think it was a Chevy.
S10.
No, it was the bigger one. When he had the big truck.
Oh, okay, the gray one.
I forget what it was. Yeah, but it was a big truck. And we threw my bike in the back. He drove me up there and he's like, peace, bro. And then he like skirts out. I'm like, thanks, bro. Thanks. It was so funny.
I took you all the way.
Yeah, you took me. I was like, dude, thank you. Like, that's cool. That was really cool of you. Like, I just remember you were, because we had been drinking. I was like, nah, I don't want you to drive, bro.
I didn't get nothing out of it though. Like when I dropped you off.
I think I blew you a kiss.
What a loser, bro! I fucked up. So I'm gonna collect later. Maybe I'm trying to collect later.
Yeah.
Really? I took you all the way and nothing.
I mean, that's the deal. I mean, your wife's there, so why would I say anything?
It's in the mail. It's in the mail, dude.
Why would I ever expose you like that?
Yeah. Well, it's in the mail, dude. I mean, you got a bill coming, dude.
Damn.
Dude, I'm cheers to this good guy.
Yeah, he's a saint.
Are you drinking? What are you drinking? Are you drinking Heineken? You like Heineken? Huh?
I used to drink Heineken. I got cheap, so I started buying Silver Bullets.
Silver Bullets, huh? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, dude.
Yeah, and then also I've been really getting into seltzers. You guys drink those? Seltzer.
I dabble.
Arizona Iced Tea makes like a tea seltzer.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, those are fucking, and it's crazy because they're like incognito. You can like walk around. I've done it before. I walk down the street and I'm like, and people think I'm drinking an Arizona Iced Tea.
And they taste like Arizona.
Yeah, they do. They do. They do.
Natural flavors. They don't.
Yeah, and it's like, but the only thing that's fucked up about it, the can, like on the middle of the can, it's just hard, all big. I'm like, motherfucker, I have to like cover it and shit. But it looks just like an Arizona Iced Tea. Yeah.
The hair grow, dude. You're almost like if you bust through a door, straight up Kramer, dude. We look like Kramer right now, dude.
Kramer?
Yeah. Bust through the door, Kramer, dude. All the way.
That's a good
Kramer. The fade is good. The hair up there is curly. I'm trying to
I'm growing it long. I usually don't have it this long on top, but I'm growing it long. With the mohawk. I'm gonna have a mean mohawk.
Yeah, I just cut my shit off. I grew my hair out. I was like curly.
How long did you grow it out?
Huh?
How long did you grow it out?
I started in November, and I just cut it like 3 weeks ago.
Let's see if I can do this.
January.
3 weeks ago. Check this out. Check this out.
So, buddy.
Whoa! It's all Joey right there. Look
what
at that.
Up, bro?
Man, you got like multi cameras.
Yo, check this out.
My man's about angles. Hey, look at me. I'm drinking. Yeah.
That was pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Clip this. Man. Clip this up.
Yeah.
Clip this. AI.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys are here.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
We're all queer. I'm gonna show you guys a couple things. What do you guys think?
I'm thinking you're gonna show me some things.
So what did you guys think of that? What were you guys talking about when you called me? You guys called me abruptly recently, right now, like in the last 30 minutes. And what what was the situation? You guys are watching what?
We're just hanging out.
We're watching 2 for a Fight, and then we're just watching videos of us.
2 for a Fight? Oh, we never finished that fucking thing.
Watching videos, period. And Joey. pops up every time.
Oh, really?
Dude, you're a bit of a legend, bro.
God,
You're
You guys,
fucking like kids.
you're a
wait,
bit of a legend.
wait,
Joe.
you got jury summoned right now?
Huh? What's up? What are they got? Now we
Who's-
got you guys
Yeah.
up, Joe. Like you can't,
You got jury summoned?
babe. Can we show
Who
him?
wants to see the picture?
Like we're in the middle of
Oh, I don't know.
Sorry.
Being rude to his wife.
she pulled up and
The picture when she was 19.
Who?
So
Yes.
our
My
oldest daughter is going through pictures in my closet and she found this picture of me when I was 19 years old.
I remember you then.
Right there.
Yeah,
Right there.
When did you meet Carlos?
2005.
that's 2005.
So that was when you met Carlos?
I met Carlos and Chris around that time. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I had a class with you. I remember I keep telling you this. You don't remember this? I had an English class with you before you got with Carlos.
I knew you and Chris
Hey.
before I knew Carlos.
Sing your podcast.
Right.
podcast.
No,
Anyway.
yeah.
Anyways, the three of us knew each other before this one came into the picture.
How was that? Like what was that? Through BC?
Yeah.
I never went to college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember I remember you were a classmate with me. And I remember I just knew of you because you're like the only girl in that class.
We used to go to the underground hip hop night at BC.
Oh,
You remember that?
I vaguely remember
With
that.
Essay.
I vaguely remember that.
AKA Essay the Great.
Yeah, say the great
He used to do underground hip hop night at
ugly nerd
BC,
guy.
and that's where we would always go Wednesday nights. I remember that.
And then I remember Carlos had a house like by Ridgeview, and then he would have parties. And I remember you were there, and I'm like, oh, I know her. And then Carlos was like, oh, I'm talking to her.
No, you went over there.
And then that's when I kind of like that's when the start of Candy being like that's how I knew. Oh, okay. And then you guys were hanging out, and
Yeah.
and then it
Making
just got,
babies.
making babies. Yeah, but that was the beginning. I remember being at those parties, and I'm like, I know her from BC, and Carlos was like, oh, I'm talking to her.
Yep.
Yeah, crazy.
This-
When was that?
You met me, and then
Yeah, that was in 2005 ish.
yep, that was 2005.
And so your daughter is how old now?
She's 18, just graduated high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. How is that for you guys?
It was emotional, kind of scary because now she's going out into the real world, and everyone talks about it, but it is a brand new chapter of parenthood that we have not yet explored. So it is new to us.
Scary.
How old are your kids, Joey?
I have a 5-year-old boy, a 2-year-old boy, and then I have a girl due in July. So I'm barely starting that
wait a
process.
minute.
So you've
Girl.
had sex 3 times already?
Wow.
Dude, I honestly I've had sex 2.5 times, but it worked out.
Hey,
My whole life, it worked
Taxes.
out.
taxes, man.
I would say what 80% acceptance rate.
That's a good.
That's good, Joey. Let's go. It's
Good rate.
It's good. It's good.
Dude, yeah, 2.5. Little finger action there, but it worked. It worked out.
Hey, wife.
Do you know what your due date is in July?
July 11th.
July 11th.
Okay.
And it so I'm excited. I'm very excited because my boys, 5 and 2, they suck. Like they hate me. They hate me. Like I'm like, give me a hug. And they're like, nah. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? Everyone's like, oh, when they're teenagers, that's when they're gonna be all like, and then their kids are my kids are like, they don't want to like hug me, nothing. They just ignore me.
It changes, bro. It changes the older you
I
get.
hope fucking so, bro. Because like I'm hoping the girl's gonna be about me, because the boys are not about me at all. They're all about the mom, my mom, or their mom.
Everything changes, man. The older they get a little bit cooler.
They get a little bit cooler.
Yeah, no, they get cooler. They're like, oh, they're cool for your dad and for their own dad, and then they'll get a little bit cuddly afterwards, and it goes back and forth, bro.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good to know because
I don't know about him, but me, our
That's the
girls.
only way we know how to rock.
No, when your daughter comes, you only know boys. When
Yeah.
your daughter comes, it's a whole different world. It really is a whole different
That's a
world.
whole new world.
I'm hoping I'm excited to experience that. I'm excited to experience that because
Excited.
it's
It's definitely going to be an amazing
That's a-
experience.
I tell you what, Joey, the time I'm glad you're recording this. The time is gonna fly.
Yeah,
Bro.
and that's what this is all about. Like recording all these podcasts. I've been doing it for 5 years now, and
Bro, it's gonna fly.
our podcast was 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Like the one we did with all of us, all three
Yeah.
of us. And then Omaro, how do you say his name? Omaro.
That was years ago.
That was 2 years ago. That's what I'm telling him. 2 years ago, on his birthday. So that's what I'm saying. So it's like a document thing where I'm just documenting conversations with friends, so we can look back on it. And it's gonna be on my YouTube channel. You guys can watch it whenever you want to, and it's gonna be a thing where
watch it.
we're talking about our process. And then maybe, later on when my kid's like 18, my daughter's 18, so like, oh, remember when we were talking about your daughter being 18 and my kid just being born, and be cool.
That's where this whole picture came from, because our daughter is 18. She's in my closet right now going through all the pictures of what she found when she was a baby picture, and she's finding mixtures of me when I was 19 and 18 years old. So that's where this picture came about. So luckily your daughter is going to have videography.
Right.
And be able to hear your voice. She's going to be able to hear your excitement, and she's going to see your facial expressions.
Yeah.
And it's going to be so fun for them, because they love to do it. I remember love doing that when I was younger, going through my mom's pictures. So it's just, nowadays it's a digital age, and she's going to be able to hear and see all of it.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. That's a good point. Really good point. I'm excited for that.
I have to go because he's
real quick. Is your daughter look like you or Carlos?
Oh,
Here we go.
She looks like. No, she looks like both of them.
What's your daughter's name?
So our daughter, who just turned 18, her name's Aubrey. She doesn't look like either of us. She looks like my mom.
Oh.
Yeah, so she resembles my mom and my sister. Stacy, our youngest, is my mini. She looks just like me.
How old is your youngest?
She's 15.
Wow, you guys have like big kids.
Yeah.
That's
and then
crazy.
Jordan, who's 20, looks just like this guy.
Bro, my son's in the Navy.
He's in the Navy?
He's been out there. He did boot camp last year. He's out there. He's in Pensacola.
That's great. Where's he stationed?
Pensacola.
What's that? I don't know what that is.
It's a
nation.
It's a Navy base in Florida.
In where? Florida?
Protecting our freedoms.
Florida?
Yeah, Florida, Pensacola.
Whoa, how's he liking it? Is he liking it, or is he like?
He calls me. He's been my son's always been like super like conservative. Like, he doesn't talk to me too much as far as all kinds of like just about a lot of stuff. And like, he's been a lot more open. He's been a lot more. He calls me and talks to me a little bit more. So
he's opened up more.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. That's so cool. I didn't know that. How long has he been in?
He's been there. Whoa.
Man. Wow. I love your hair.
I love your hat.
That couch is phenomenal. What the fuck? You're a magician. You're a magician. Look at this guy.
Say hi.
This guy.
Say hi over there. Over there, Phil.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, bud?
This is Leo. This is my oldest.
Saying? That's a flat top if I've ever seen one.
Oh yeah, dude. He stays with it.
Is he a higher patrol?
He's a super trooper.
He's definitely a super trooper.
Me, myself, or Irene.
Yeah. He drinks leader colas like crazy. Right? You love leader colas, huh? What you talking about, bro? What are you doing? Flipping me off? You ain't not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Is he red? Like, is your wife?
No. He's it's like light brown, but yeah. That comes from my ancestry. Like you're saying, like your daughter looks like her mom. There's a lot of people on my side who have like blonde hair.
Oh
wow. Like light hair. And I used to have light hair when I was young.
Okay.
And I used to have Chewbacca ears.
Ears?
Remember that? They used to call me in high school. They used to call me Chewbacca ears because I had hairy ass ears.
No.
I forgot. I think it was David Brown who coined that. He called me Chewbacca ears.
Chewbacca has ears? Wait, what?
No, because my hair was my ear was so hairy. He called me Chewbacca ears.
Let me see.
Joe,
No, not anymore. As I grew into it, it went away. But like even my arms like fucking hairy in high school. They were like hairy as fuck.
Really?
Joey, how was your high school years? Like, would you say did you like your high school years
I definitely did. I love my high school years. I mean, it made me who I am today. At the time, I probably would have said no. Like it
like
sucks.
freshman, sophomore year? How'd you feel about those years?
I mean, I didn't honestly. My whole high school experience was now looking back great, but at the time I was probably like, "Fuck, I hate going to school." You know, like I just hated it.
The freshman and
Yeah, everything. I mean, the thing that I think it helped out with like my self esteem was student store. Like once I got student store, I became like
Hot
popular. Like everyone wanted.
Oh,
to
you
be-
were back there. You were.
everyone wanted to be cool with me because they wanted free shit, and it was like I didn't care as long as I was like popular or like people knew me. Like I'd hook them up, and then there's times when like it might have been Chris or maybe somebody, maybe not Chris. I remember me and Chris would get into it sometimes.
What?
And maybe not you, but I remember specifically certain people where like if they were like fucked up, like disrespectful to me earlier in the day, and they come back and they're like, "Oh, let me get some free shit." I'm like, "Fuck you,"
You gave one of these, huh?
or like whatever, you know what I mean? And it was like a petty. It was like simple. Like I wasn't like holding on to like.
No,
you know,
you were. It was karma.
right at that time. And then the next day we're probably cool, you know. But it was maybe like Mario and shit like that. You know what? They're like being dicks to me. I'm like, "Fuck, you ain't getting shit today." Good night, sir.
well,
Take care of yourself.
Good night, buddy.
Give me a one of those kisses that we do. Well, who was the guy? What the? I don't even know his name, bro.
Tom Brady.
I fucked up the joke. What was his
Tom
name?
Brady.
Yeah, give me one of those Tom Brady kisses.
No.
The tongue. Give me the tongue. Yeah.
Yo,
I'm gonna get fucking
hey Joey,
CPS.
Joey, for real.
Gonna call me. Okay. Good night. I love you. Take care.
Badass.
Sleep tight. Keep your butthole tight. Go.
Good night, Carlos.
Go. Quit showing off at the camera. Get the heck out of here.
Joey, you were definitely a different guy growing up, dude. The boy still
Go. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Whip that ass.
Yeah.
Where's your
I'm
wife
coming.
at?
I'm coming right now.
She
What's
at
up?
work? Where's your wife?
She's putting to bed. She's
Sound
pregnant as
like-
fuck. What's up? What was the convo?
You sound kind of tough right now. Your wife is there, or is it just you?
It's just me. My wife's in the other room. It's not kind of tough because the kid's here. I gotta act out in front of the kid. I'll beat that fool's ass.
Yeah.
He
You will
doesn't
win
listen-
that fight.
He doesn't listen to me.
Kids just don't understand, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Joey, what built up your confidence? Like growing up, when I saw you in high school,
You guys, for sure.
Well, let me finish my question.
Treat us like shit and pranking us all the time.
No,
Ding
Yeah.
dong dicking.
your confidence was definitely different when we grew up, and I've known you in the very beginning to right now. I feel like you're super confident. You I've seen a couple of your questions you ask different people you have in your podcast and stuff. And like, what built up that confidence?
I think the camera did. I think being on camera kind of helped you.
Maybe.
As far as I've known you, you've always been open. I mean, to me,
I feel like you like to talk.
you were never timid or nothing. You were always.
Okay.
I could be timid, but I really do think time, Carlos, to answer your question, time, and just learning from like my experiences, like because back when I was with you guys, I really didn't feel comfortable, but like you guys would take me to parties, or you guys would expose me to things that like I would never have been exposed to. You know what I mean? Like what's it called? Situations where we would be hanging out with other classmates, other friends, like because of you guys, I could say, after high school, I was exposed to more people that I never had talked to before, who I'd known of and never had talked to before. And then especially with Chris being down the street from me, it was just so easy to just like, hey, what are you guys doing tonight? Let's go over. And it was like the beginning of cell phones. So we're like texting each other. And I don't know. I just feel like, you guys were like my friends, but at the time I didn't feel that way. I felt like I was maybe, kind of like the third wheel or whatever.
Every time I look at somebody with no arms and no legs,
You think of me?
Uncle. Your uncle.
I always go back to that, bro.
The bowling pin. Remember you said you would tickle him
And I was
So,
like,
so for the
every
listeners,
time I never knew your uncle, but every time I see somebody like or refer to it, is that his uncle? You know what I mean? That always comes back to me. Like,
so for the listeners who are listening, in high school,
your uncle, bro.
I told Chris and Carlos about this fake uncle I had, but I told him, I convinced them it was real.
Oh,
At least I thought they thought it was real. Maybe they probably thought I was bullshitting. I was bullshitting, but I had an uncle who had
I
no
look for your uncle.
arms and no legs, and he looked like a bowling pin. He had no nubs, nothing. He was just like a fucking rocking bowling pin, and he would like manage and shit. And then one day I told him that he died. He fell down he fell into a pit.
You
Just
told me you
couldn't
tickled
get out.
him.
I used to tickle him always. He was a piece of shit.
I
So I used to
fucking,
tickle him.
and I hated you for that.
You did?
He didn't deserve that.
I used to tell him, I used to tickle him all the time because
What
like,
did he ever do to you?
He was a piece of shit. He's talk shit to people all the time, and that's like one of the main things. Like, what would he do? He would talk shit.
You know, Joey,
Your life was a lie.
I thought I liked you, dude.
And I lied, and these guys will not let me forget this lie. They will not let me forget this lie.
Hey, rest in peace to your uncle, man.
Rest in peace to my fake uncle that did not exist.
How's your uncle doing?
You okay?
You fucking weasel, dude. How's your uncle?
Fuck that guy.
Does he have a PayPal? Like, can I send him?
Remember when he was alive?
Remember when he lost his arms and his legs?
I thought he was born that way.
He lost them when he was born. Jesus Christ. They were left in the womb.
What?
They were in the womb. They found them, but they nothing they could do with them. They couldn't sew him back on. He was a baby.
No, and the whole time we told him about this, like,
Also, he had hepatitis.
What? Which one?
A,
What?
B, and C.
He passed all 3 times, huh?
LMNOP.
I felt so bad the whole time. Like, man, I almost started a car wash for your.
What else? What else do we used to do? We used to do some
made
fucked up
sure-
shit back in the day.
Fucked up
That's
shit
pretty
back
bad,
in the day.
That's pretty bad, dude. I don't know.
What else? I remember Carlos used to get mad when I used to tell him he was one time he didn't have he had that S10. What happened to the S10? It crashed or something. It got like demolished or something. I don't know what happened. But for a second he didn't have a car, and I told him I did a joke, and he didn't want to talk to me for like all day. I was like, "Hey Carlos, what do you call someone named Carlos without a car?" Carles.
You gonna bring it up again?
He was so mad, bro. Or he faked like he was mad. It was just like, and I felt bad. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna say shit anymore.
I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was a good joke.
It was so funny. I was mad. It was so funny, dude. I was so mad. It was so funny. I was like, this motherfucker really brought my car list.
Yeah.
Carlos, not Carlos.
Hey, so I got to get off, and then can we get back on again? Or are you guys done?
I'm gonna be headed home because I don't want to be driving out.
What do you mean you gotta get off?
Late.
Well, because I only got 40. I don't pay for Zoom, so I only got 40 minutes. So we have 5 minutes left, or it's gonna cut us off. And then I was hoping to upload it. It takes like 2 minutes to upload it, and then we just get back on. We do like 10 more minutes.
Okay.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna end it, and I'll text you guys when it's back to use the code again.
Okay, send me a kiss.
I know you're
That was gay.
Your turn.
That was gay.
Honey.
Welcome back to the show. I don't think I introduced you guys. Chris, do you want to use your first name or last name? Or no?
Christopher. I'm grown.
I have Christopher and just Christopher, and then
Yes. You can
just
say
Carlos.
You can say Christopher Leon. That's fine.
Christopher Leon and what? Carlos? Can I use your last name or not?
Rivas.
Sure.
Okay, I'm here with Christopher Leon, and he's a grown man, so it's Christopher, and then I have Carlos Rivas. Is there anything longer than Carlos, or just Carlos? That's how it goes.
Carlos Manuel Rivas.
Oh, Jesus Christ! He looked upset that you did that.
No, it's good. It's good.
I know his whole name.
I bleep it out. Beep. Hey, anything you guys don't want in this, let me know. I can take it out completely.
I want
Like-
you to put that geek bar back in the back in the thing.
Bro, you're trying to back it up. What the?
Hell yeah. Blow it out.
You guys don't fuck with these?
Can you, I used to
Do you know how to blow the O's? Like O's out?
do a jellyfish.
Circle.
Ooh, get the fuck
Oh.
out of here!
Oh.
Oh, that's disgusting. The smoke? That's disgusting.
No, they're running a circle out. Like, that's why it was my bad.
Wow, this is gonna be a weird episode of Clip.
You got to keep it
Babe,
down.
babe,
You
come
gotta
here,
keep
say
it down.
goodbye. My wife's about to go to bed.
Okay. Candy, can I use her last name or not? Oh,
Rivas?
she's your wife, yeah.
Dude,
They're gonna know.
I was just,
He has a cool trick. Like
I was just saying goodbye.
Show her the jellyfish trick.
Bye.
Show her the jellyfish trick.
He has a cool trick. Blow circle.
They're just excited that I'm
circle.
smoking and talking shit.
Do the
They want me to
thing.
blow. They want me to do tricks with the smoke.
Yeah.
I want you
No.
to do the thing.
The circle.
They want me to blow circles, and he wants to. He pretended like he was gonna put his belt down and put his thing through it.
I think we already. So you're not ready.
Anyways, yeah, Candy,
Blow
it's a
it.
pleasure. Always a pleasure. Nope, no. Thank you for being the rock in this in this situation.
Rock says,
Thank you.
Bye,
Well-
Joey. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you. Thank you so much for this,
Okay.
good night.
gentlemen.
Yo, don't.
He
Good night,
said- Good night, Mom. Gentlemen, thank you for this. I appreciate this. Chris, you got to go home.
I mean, I can go whenever I want.
Okay. I thought you had something to do.
It's I don't want to drive too late.
He has to go home, dude.
Graduation's going on, tons of cops, you know.
Yeah,
Sure,
you don't want to
possible.
drive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. I just like my wife and I, we like these like murder mystery bullshits.
What?
You guys talking, it's like like it's a new trend now. Everyone's watching that shit. I saw
Yeah.
this thing that blew my mind. The Bakersfield 3 on HBO Max. You guys ever heard of that?
Well, I watched it. It wasn't. I wasn't captivated.
My only thing is this, like was that a thing when it happened out in Bakersfield? Like, were you guys all like, you guys heard of it and shit, or was that like not a thing?
Refresh my memory.
So it's a story about in 2018, three different people. Well, the first person, it's happened in April of 2018, I believe, like the end of March, early April. A guy got shot in a like a drive-by shooting type situation, or he was like in a car and he got shot by another car. It was like a car situation. And then the second victim, the second missing or second problem in this situation was a guy named who went missing. And then the third was a girl who went missing. And basically like all of the, like there was nothing was solved or anything. And the mothers of each of these groups of people, these three mothers, got together and figured out that they solved it. Basically, they basically started
connected. Yeah, it was
they solved the case. The police were not. BPD wasn't doing shit, and it was the moms who figured out they all knew mutual people, and so the moms were doing the investigation, and it went viral, and that's when the police were like, we have to do something about this.
Is it a chick and two dudes? White,
Yes.
white,
Yes.
white,
Yeah,
chick and
white people, white,
Okay, okay.
up in Rosedale, Oildale type situation.
Okay.
But
yeah.
it was interesting how, and then like the second person, the guy, body parts started showing up in the Kern River, and then sure enough,
I want to invest it too.
they found, and then so they started finding pieces in the north part of town, the river, but it settled a lot. They started finding, like, they found the skull in Buena Vista or something like that, where they started, like, basically it turned into a whole situation where, okay, someone did this on purpose, and they ended up arresting a guy for it. It took like till 2021 to figure it out. It's just a crazy story. How basically the point of it is the moms are the ones who made this, who turned this into a, and then what happened was when they started finding the pieces of the body parts, they're like, let's do DNA testing, figure out if it's my son, right? And Bakersfield or Kern County was like, we don't have the technology. It's going to take a year to figure out who this is. And they're like, what the fuck? Like, this happened in 2018. So because of these three mothers, the Bakersfield 3, that's what they're called, the Bakersfield 3, they were able to raise enough money to buy the equipment needed. Now Bakersfield, Kern County has the equipment to figure out DNA quicker. They're able to. They have the newest technology now because of these three women.
And what's it on? What
HBO Max.
HBO Max? Okay.
Yeah, it's called the Bakersfield 3, and it's just crazy because, like, so for example, one of the guys who went missing, that guy with the body parts showing up, the last place they saw him was he was crossing Mount Vernon to Flower Street, and I'm like, I know exactly where the fuck that's at. You know what I mean? And then that guy was hacked up. They found blood DNA. He was hacked up in a detached garage on Half Moon Drive, and I'm like, I know where that's at. Like, it's just like everything they were talking about was like, whoa, like it just hit home. It just was like so real for me. Like, for me, it was like a real thing. I just wonder if you guys even saw heard of it. Because to me, it was.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
I was captivated by it. He said he wasn't. For me, it was just like it made me think of, and I had nightmares like after that, like of being back in Bakersfield and like having an experience, like having to go through it, like if I was in that situation, like
Okay.
like it was just very very weird.
I definitely watched it, but it wasn't at least for me, it wasn't like.
But what does Carlos know? You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean everyone has their opinion. I get it. I just for me, it was just like it made me really like think about you guys, like everybody, like how did it affect you guys? Did you guys know? Because like the guy the guy they arrested, we how Bakersfield is. It's small, so that's why I'm wondering if did you know people that knew them? I didn't, but I wonder if like you guys knew people that knew them.
I just kept seeing it like on Facebook and stuff. I didn't really see too much of it.
One of my coworkers says she knew one of the guys, I think.
Wow, yes, that's what I'm wondering because it's like they're our age. They were all in our age range, so it was like I wonder what the fuck, like how this like we had to have known somebody that knew them. We had to have.
What about I was telling Chris about this earlier. Chernobyl. Have you seen that?
Chernobyl.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a fucking fucked up situation.
Have you seen the on HBO Max that?
Yeah, that little like a series, a 6-part series. Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think it's fucked up, man. I think it's real. I mean, obviously it's real, but I mean, I think that it's like governments do that to people. They really fuck with. They don't give a fuck. I feel like shit like that's going on right now. Like they're talking about like the vaccine. Now all of a sudden people are like figuring out that the vaccine for coronavirus is doing a lot more damage than it is helping people. Supposedly that's the case. Like if it's true, I'm not gonna like I get it. Like I believe it if it's true because you know how the government is. They act like they're not doing shit, but they're doing shit.
Did you get the jab?
I did the first time because of my wife and my kids. But I told my wife that like if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have gotten it. I wouldn't have gotten it ever.
I didn't get it. Me and my 2 sons didn't get it.
Yeah, and that's the thing is what was so crazy about that time is like the fact that people were like, why won't you get the jab? Like they're making you feel guilty for it. That's crazy, bro. Like considering America's history, you really trust the government? Like you really trust the government? Like that's basically what you're doing. You're trusting the government, and it's like, dude, do you remember?
What's the documentary? Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. Yeah.
Okay, I pronounce it.
Chernobyl.
Like I that definitely like changed my whole perspective, bro.
What did you think about it?
The documentary?
Yeah.
You can't trust nobody, dude. Like they're out for their own thing and
personal gain.
Definitely personal gain. Also, did you watch the whole thing like the new one on HBO Max? Apparently it's out for a while.
Right, I've seen the documentary and the like the acting the series. Yeah, I've seen them both.
There's been multiple documentaries and docuseries, but this is the first one I saw. Oh, dude, I was captivated on it. Like the whole
really
radioactive shit and how it affected everybody and how far it went. Dude, I was on. Like I watched it twice with my wife.
I told you the three-eyed fish on Simpsons is they got it from Chernobyl.
What is it?
You know the three-eyed fish on Simpsons? Never seen the three-eyed fish?
I've seen it.
Homer. Well, they kind of based it off Chernobyl.
Like, oh, really?
Yeah, because I don't know if the fish they're all fucked up. The animals.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
No, you're welcome.
But the whole series, bro, that shit was crazy. To me, that was like it was a super eye opener, and it makes me realize how fucking humanity we didn't kill ourselves, man.
No, yeah. I mean, it sucks to say that.
It super sucks. I hate to fucking because I got kids, but I feel like we're gonna be the demise of ourselves.
Oh yeah, of course. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we're gonna.
You know the world is better off without us.
I mean, like who knows?
Earth
who knows?
Better off without us.
But like one of the things that I was always they kind of opened my eyes to was like, it's back in the day, The Walking Dead, the very beginning of it, like the very first season, like that whole process, like if that really happened, like not necessarily zombies or walkers, whatever they call them, but if something were to happen where we all had to be, dependent on each other and ourselves, we wouldn't make it. Like we would all not. There would be so many corrupt. There was so much corrupt situations, like and with people like us. Like let's say we're all trapped in the same facility, me, Carlos, and Chris. I bet you there's gonna be some shit's gonna happen where we're all
No,
gonna
but
question
see,
each other.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it would be different with friends. Like friends, I think it'd be.
And you're right. You're right. We probably would have more
But I'm
because
like,
we've
I've
known
seen
each
like
other. But a stranger, let's say we were with a stranger,
it'd
we
be
would be like,
so
"Fuck that
different,
guy.
dude.
Fuck that guy." Right? Even though he has a family and kids, and that's how fucked up this fucking humanity is. Where if you take everything away from you, and let's say we had to fucking go out, all of us had to go out and hunt our own food. How many of us would do it? How many of us would not? A lot of
Right.
us would not. A lot of us would not be able to do it. And the
I
people
would.
that can't do it are going to kill the people that can do it, or
Right.
like take their shit, like rob them, or make them like I would assume like this is like the worst case scenario. Make them slaves. You're my slave. Go find my shit. You know, you're on a leash. Like I have a
Very
shotgun,
useful. Yep.
or whatever. Hunt my food. You're
Yes.
my hunter. And if you
Yeah.
don't do it, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm
Kill
gonna
your
kill you,
family, whatever. And that's how fucking crazy humanity is to that point where it gets to like,
Humanity's super crazy, dude. Like,
Yeah.
super crazy. Like
Yeah.
say you were driving a train, right? You were driving a train and it's going straight towards 5 people. And you had the power to stop it, right? So that train's going to 5 people, and you have the power to change the lanes, and it's gonna kill one person. What are you gonna choose, Joey?
I would choose, I mean, one, if I had to, I would choose none, but if I had to, less
No,
than more,
I mean, you're the conductor.
I would
Five person?
sacrifice less lives than more, obviously. But what's the incentive of plowing through those 5 people?
It's just a logical
Someone
question.
who had a bad day or something, like fuck these people.
No. It's just like, I mean, what would you logically try to do?
Say, obviously, kill the
What-
one
the
person
one
and the
person?
5 versus the 5, yeah.
I would try to stop the train from hitting anybody first.
Or yeah, that's right. That's right.
No,
I fucked that up. Yeah, you're right. I chose my answer. I fucked it up.
No.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
there's only two
choose-
choices.
There's only 2 choices. You're either gonna fuck up 5 people or one.
Okay, then I fuck up
person.
one.
But you have to pull the switch and go to the left.
One.
All right, let me switch it up. What if that person is your mom?
I'll hit the 5 people rather than my mom.
Yeah, that was quick, right?
Right.
See,
Right.
that's the humanity is so crazy because you have
Not
more.
really. I mean that's not being crazy. It's just
No, because I mean you literally took
you're
the-
gonna
But
choose-
yeah,
of course
that's-
you're gonna
that's-
choose
yeah.
the
You love
close
ones, you love ones, you
Yeah,
love
you
ones.
always
Right.
choose
No,
those.
I get it. I get it.
Humanity.
No, Carlos, I get it. Carlos, I get it. I get it. That's
You know what I'm
crazy the
saying?
way you
But
put
what
it.
I'm saying?
But 5 people aren't hurt. That's like okay. You're better. I'm saying, would you save the world or would you save your mom?
It's not.
But I'm saying like, let's say
Okay, well,
like,
then that's not humanity. That's not saving like
well,
humanity.
well, the way
It's not
it's
the
like,
world.
the way I saw it from Carlos is like, so this is the decision. You get to kill, you get to kill these 5 people, this one person, and you're going down that road, right? Okay, I'm going to kill this one person because logically, you don't want to kill more people than than you have to. So
Right.
you go that. But if someone at the last minute was like, but it's your mom, boom, switching back to the 5 people.
So
Right.
won't turn to 5 now.
If that information was presented to me in the beginning, I would have picked that in the first place. But if it wasn't at the last minute, then I would have changed it. And that's just, I get it.
You understand
It's
the
fucked
question?
up.
The question's like it's a fucked up question, but it's a question
fucked
like that
up.
makes you think like how we are at the very end. No matter what, we look out for ourselves.
Let me ask you a question. It's
You
a
know,
humanity. It's a
think
humanity
about-
question. Both of you got to answer separately. Ready? I'm gonna ask Chris first.
Let's go.
Would you rather suck 10 different dicks to completion, or one dick 10 times to completion?
I have to pick one.
Yes. 10 different dicks to completion, or one dick, the same dick to completion?
So
What the fuck?
I'd rather be a hoe and do 10 than that's not gay, Gay would be like, I'm gonna do this one. That's my dude. He's gonna get it 10 times. You know what I'm saying?
What if this guy was Carlos?
As many times as he wants. Am I saving humanity? Wait, did I miss something?
Saturday night. Right?
That's so fun. It depends on that one guy.
Is
It's
it
like I changed Carlos's situation to a gay fucking circle jerk.
Anyway, super gay.
Carlos, what would you do?
All right. What was the question again?
So would you rather suck 10 different penises to completion? Like if you had a gun to your head, you had to suck 10 different dudes to completion, or would you rather suck the same one person 10
You didn't give me
times
that
to
option of the gun
completion.
to my head.
Well, no, it's the same thing. You have to do it.
No.
Okay, it changes things for you.
And what does the
Okay,
gun have to do with it? Why
you
is the
have
gun
to do it. You have to do it. You have to do it, or you're gonna die.
Then I'll die.
No. Okay. Let me change the center. You're right. Yeah, that changes things. You're right. So go back to no gun. Go.
Chris was eager to do it though. So I mean,
You're right. Go back to no gun. Go back to no gun. Carlos, go.
Then
I think they all nutted already. Like I think you said you would do it.
you're good already.
Anyways, what's up, buddy? What's the question?
Answer the question.
10 head bobs or one head bob 10 times. One guy 10 times or 10 different guys.
Yeah, shoot me in the head.
But you don't have that option.
No, you don't have that option no more. I'm sorry. I took it off the table because Chris made it that's the easy way out. It's the easy way out.
You have to pick one or the other.
So
one guy 10 times or 10 different guys.
I didn't know what to say, bro. It's fine.
I just said it. Like you gotta deliver.
I don't know, Joey. Like you put me in a spot, bro.
Come on, just answer it. It's easy.
I guess nobody.
No, you have to pick one.
You have to pick one, Carlos.
No gun. There's no.
Come on, bro. You're not
Pick
playing the
one.
game.
Joey, I feel like you're getting off on this. Can I see your hands real quick? I feel like you're getting off on this shit.
Yeah, wait. Why'd that beer get more full?
No, because I have a twist at the end, so just say it.
I guess the same.
Chris got it. Chris got it for sure.
I guess the same guy.
Which one did you do?
The same dude, right?
Right. But that's
So that requires when you do it to one person that many times, like you've already learned them, like you develop like a relationship with them. You know what I mean? Like you're like, I know, I got you. It's like I got you. It's like you eat pizza 10 times a day because you like it, but if you eat pizza 10 different times, you might not like it. You just did it just to do it. You know
I tell you, like, can you explain it to us now?
Do you get what I'm saying?
and that's one of the main things that people say
Right.
when they say this is that if you pick the same guy, you're gay.
Yeah, because you're like, I got you.
So
But realistically, you're just more gay, I guess. You're more gay if you pick. And let me just tell you this though. We used to play this game at work. We used to play this game at work, and just all of us dudes.
You guys are sucking each other up at work?
No, we would ask questions like that.
Oh,
We would we would ask those questions, and it was like the same thing. Like we were like, oh man, like we'd be invested where we wouldn't be like, oh fuck you. We'd answer the questions to your particular. But that was the main consensus, is that someone would be like, well, if you pick the same one over and over again, that means you're even more gay than you would be if you were just to pick the 10 different guys.
Yeah, because you're dedicated. You're like, I'm only doing it for you.
Right.
Like that's gay.
And so basically, we asked this one guy at our work who we were kind of questionable. He was questionable on his sexuality, but we asked him anyway, right? He was like a bro dude, like he was like a man, but we all kind of thought maybe he was a little fruity.
Mhm.
And we asked him, and sure enough, he confirmed he was fruity. But he switched it up. He goes, "Do I get to pick the 10 guys if I pick that?"
God.
And we were all like, "Okay, game's over.
Yeah.
We're not playing no more." Like, who the fuck? Like, we're not trying. This is supposed to be an enjoyable experience.
He wanted to pick.
look at Joey has his pants off.
He literally was asking, "Do I get to pick the 10 guys though?" And we're like, "Whoa."
What if it would have been like? What if it would have been like? Are you one of the 10 guys?
Huh?
What if he would have said like? Are you one of the 10 guys?
I would have. I mean, that's something that I think Chris would ask as a joke. You would ask as a joke, like
Okay, yeah.
like as a comeback. Like it would be funny. Like, okay, I get it. You're joking. But for him, if he said it, I'd been like,
Maybe.
maybe. No. If you play your card right,
What's that throat do?
So let me ask this legitimately. That same question to Carlos, right? But what if that one guy was Chris?
Out of the 10. Oh, just the one guy 10 times?
Yeah.
It was me? He'd probably give it to me 15 times.
Joey, that's a Friday night, bro. Like, what are you?
That's a Taco Tuesday, Joey. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, winning. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys are
Monopoly
fucking.
Monday, you know what I'm saying?
Next question.
Next. Yeah, what else you got, man?
All right, all right. I got 5 questions for each of you. Ready? Before you guys, I know Chris has to zoom out of here, but I got 5 questions for each of you, and they're all different. So don't get
Individual
jealous if Carlos gets a better one than Chris, or if
individual.
Chris gets a better one than Carlos. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Chris, I'm gonna get you first. You got the first 5. Ready? Okay. If you were to die and be reincarnated, which animal would you want to be?
Which animal I'd want to be? Fuck. Probably a dog.
Why?
I don't know. Dogs are taken care of more than any other animal.
What if you're a fucking street dog?
And I'm thug. You know what I'm saying?
And you're a thug. You'd still be cool with it.
I'm
Nice.
humping everything. You know what I mean? Like I'm just making babies everywhere.
Got you. Okay.
Red rocket.
If you were
Would
if you could fight anyone, living or dead, who would you fight?
I fight?
Anyone, living or dead.
Stephen Hawkins all day.
Before the wheelchair?
Before and after. No, before and after.
Why?
Because I want to hear him go, ow. Ow. You know?
Gotcha. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, you're trapped in a wall of food. You have to eat your way out. What's the easiest thing you could think of eating to get out?
The easiest thing to eat?
You're trapped in a wall of this certain food. What would it be? What would be the easiest thing for you to be like, I can eat this. I can eat out of this room.
Go-gurt. Strawberry
That's
banana.
what's up. What's a song that you know all the words to? Your life depends on it. You have a gun to your head. You could say every single word. If you say every single word, you will live. What's a song you're sure you can do?
I like to move it, move it.
Okay. What's your favorite? What would be your last meal if you're in prison and you were, death row? You have one meal. What's the meal looking like? You can get whatever you want, drink whatever you want. What's the meal that you want?
Dino nuggets with ranch.
Okay. Okay. That was interesting. Carlos, you ready?
I don't know, dude. This is kind of tough.
No. What?
Let's go.
Okay. What is your
Wait, can I change my last one?
Yeah.
A Denver omelet.
Denver omelet? That's it. What are you drinking? Michelob?
No, I think I'd want something high in sugar because I'm dying anyways. Strawberry banana Jumex.
What?
Strawberry banana Jumex.
Humex.
Humix. I don't know what that is.
I'll try that.
It's a Mexican. Like, it's good.
Mexican soda?
Pure sugar. You want
Mexican
that
soda?
No, it's a juice.
It's not even soda.
It's like
It's a juice. Oh, okay, okay.
It's just so it's
And spell the brand?
Jumex.
Humex.
Oh, Humix. Okay.
Try it. The strawberry banana, the mango, all of them good, but the strawberry banana,
Okay.
man,
Okay.
butthole changing.
Okay, I'm going back to Carlos. Ready? And you're a little faded, so it's gonna be really funny. Ready? If your wife, right, were to be working she got this crazy job where she's making like $500,000 a year, right? Right, and it's all good, right? But she's working with her ex. Would you allow this?
For sure.
500K?
Sure.
500K, yeah.
Bring all the X's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bring them all.
500K a year?
Yes. Continue. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. If you would have one superpower for one day, what superpower would you want?
Superpower. Listen. Flying, dude. I think I always dream about that. Flying. I want to fly.
Flying. So just for one day, you can fly, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take advantage of nobody, but I think it's just flying. I think it's up.
I didn't know that was an option, taking advantage of anybody.
Yeah.
What does I have?
No, that was part of the
He said it like if it was standard knowledge. I wouldn't take advantage of nobody. Just fly.
I think initially he wanted to choose invisibility and fight 10 guys and suck them off.
This guy breathes.
Or maybe one guy 10 times.
Okay. Ready? Okay, Carlos. If you what is one band or musical act that you would want to see, living or dead?
Good. Freddie Mercury. Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Queen, the original lineup of Queen.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's really cool.
By
Okay.
by Freddie Mercury, he means the bulge in his denim.
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 Okay.
That wasn't a microphone.
Carlos, who is the goat?
Huh?
Who is the goat?
The GOAT, like as far as what are you
Just
talking
the
about? Like,
GOAT.
It's up to you. It's up to interpretation. I'm just telling you the facts.
Father. My father.
Your father. That's a really good one.
My dad's
Okay.
is
Hefe
Hefe. He knows who he is. My dad's been the GOAT my whole life. He set
continues to be the GOAT.
a standard and a goal my whole life. So
I remember him. He's really cool. I met him many times. How's he doing?
he's good. He was
Phenomenal.
he was just actually here earlier today.
Oh, cool.
So it's I think we told maybe a little bit earlier. It's about to be my 40th birthday. How old are you, Joey?
I'm 39. I'm gonna be 40 this year too.
Okay, so
November, right?
October 7th.
That's what I said.
So I'm gonna be 40. We had a little thing today, but my dad definitely he's the GOAT. He look up to him all my life. He set a certain standard for my life and certain goals and certain things I gotta provide for my family. So definitely my dad.
That's crazy. I forgot how connected I was to you. I remember going to your dad's house back when they moved to after
Panama.
yeah, I remember going to that house in that cul-de-sac. I
Yeah.
remember going there with you. I don't know why I remember that.
You went
but
over there?
I used to go over there with you guys. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is like I don't know how I remember. I don't know what the situation was, but I remember going over there and like shaking your dad's hand and talking to him. And
I remember you always welcome. I remember like I thought like I mean you know how it was in the past, but you always welcome. I never had no animosity.
and that's what I'm starting to realize. Like that's something that looking back, I didn't realize, but I remember that. I remember all the places you were at. I remember the place you used to live when you met Candy. I remember your dad when they moved from what's what's the neighborhood you guys lived in? When you guys just lived there and you guys moved. I remember that.
We used to live in Sage Point, like growing up.
Sage Point. That's right. Yeah, I remember that.
By Panama, which is
It's so crazy because I don't remember all. I mean, it's called coming back now. That's crazy. I remember. Yeah, your dad's dope. I'm glad he's doing good.
yeah, he was definitely.
I'm glad he's he's a good. That's good that you have that, and then to pass that on to your kids. Okay, last one. Ready
What's up,
for
bud?
Carlos? Ready? Okay. Let me find it. Fuck, I just saw it.
Yeah.
Hold on, I just lost it.
That's a good mustache. Dude. That mustache is
Okay, we're ending in 10 minutes. Ready? Okay, so what year did Cash Money take over?
99 2000. Bro, you better stop, bro.
Yeah,
Don't play with me like that.
that's cool. Yeah, you got
99
it.
2000, boy.
You
I
did
just
it.
juvenile.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, he was here in Bakersfield.
Was he?
What you mean, dude?
Him and Lil Wayne.
You guys
Don't
aced these
let. I
questions?
mean, that'll probably be a little hard for that guy, but you know me, dude. Like
I've been knowing.
I'm hip
What was
hop.
there 99 2000?
Hit me with another hip hop question. Hit me another hip hop question.
Let's give him some.
Hip hop question.
Joey. Remember one time I called you one time late at night and you didn't answer. Where were you?
What year was this?
99 to 2000.
What?
Exactly. I told you.
I just got another. Did we think about it?
Both of you guys. Last question. Both of you guys got to answer this. Ready?
All right, buddy. All right.
The last question. Are you ready? What is your each least favorite genre of music? Least favorite genre of music.
That's tough. I like a lot of music. Like,
And I'm not saying like you should hate it, but what's your least favorite?
well, because I try to give everything a chance, you know.
You like country?
I know, definitely.
I'd say like country, like the rapping country kind of thing they got going on now.
Post Malone?
Yeah, like Malone Post. Like I can't
Rapping country?
Yeah, Home Alone. You know, I can't do that. I just can't do that.
I
It just
definitely don't
doesn't
have
sound
a.
cool. It don't sound cool at all.
The banjo.
Yeah, and like dudes
Now
like
they always saying congratulations.
yeah, you know they're rapping with autotune and you know
Work so
like
hard, forgot to
yeah,
vacation.
don't be
Joe, you got some pipes,
depressed.
bro.
You know, like
Let me hear that again, Joe. You got some pipes, bro.
I don't remember what I said.
what's
What
your
you?
what's their least favorite
My least favorite
movie?
genre of music is probably I really don't like mumble rap. I tried listening to it and I couldn't get into it.
Nah.
There's an artist, fuck, he's very famous. I forget his name. And everyone was like praising his album. I went and listened to it. I couldn't understand what he was doing.
It just sounded like they ate some peanut butter and just started rapping.
He's very popular. You guys probably know, everyone knows who he is.
Probably Uzi Vert.
No, what's the other one? It's around that.
Beans? Come
Fuck.
here.
He
Come here.
there's one song I heard that I really like. It's an underground song called Kid
Come here,
Cudi.
Bean.
I'm
Kid
talking
Cudi?
about. It's called Kid Cudi, it's a really good song. Where he's talking about Kid Cudi. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it's really good. Right
Yeah, I
there.
agree with you. I don't like mumble rap.
Yeah, that's
Mumble
not
anything.
really my jam.
I don't even like
honestly.
mumbles from Dick Tracy.
Who?
Huh?
Mumbles from Dick
Who's
Tracy.
that?
He's a mob gangster.
My daughter, no.
His daughter.
Gangster?
Yeah, you don't remember Mumbles?
Go see my youngest daughter, dude. Come here.
Wait.
Just say hi.
That's Stacy.
She's so embarrassed, bro.
What
How
happened?
old's your youngest kid?
5.
He's
the
two.
young-
Two.
Well,
Two.
technically, about 8 months.
8 months. What?
Your
Hey,
youngest
yo.
child.
Yeah.
She's still in the womb.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. 8 months.
Oh, you're still like you're still
You do sex?
do the sex.
What?
You make sex?
You still fucking doing
He's done it 3 times.
2.5.
2.5. Finger don't.
The
Yeah,
last one was like from far away.
man.
It was a miracle. I don't know how it happened.
Immaculate conception.
Virgin Mary
Why
type
not?
shit going on. Like in the dark, can't see what's going on. Accidents happen.
You weren't even trying to that night, huh? You just
Yeah.
They're all mistakes, bro. My favorite mistake. Come on. Where's the eye?
I'm trying to pull up this video. I can't pull it up.
So fucking cool, dude.
Let's see if I can try to pull it up. I got 5 minutes. It's not gonna work. 5 minutes to say bye to you.
shout out to your barber. You got a good lineup there, man. That's
I'll get him on Zoom with us. We'll do a podcast together.
yeah. Actually, you know what you should do while he's cutting your hair? Let's Zoom. That way we can see the artist in action.
Joey,
You know?
this is my daughter.
Hi. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is Stacy.
Look, I'm pushing her.
Stacy. Are you in high school?
Pushing her head.
I
Look,
used to go to high school with these guys.
Yeah.
They used to bully me.
No, we
Stop
didn't.
the cat.
They
No,
did.
you
They
didn't.
used to bully me
You
for
wouldn't
real.
tell us Cheetos
But it's
and-
cool. We're cool now. We're cool now. We're cool. We're so cool.
You refuse to put cheese in
That's
it.
a really famous podcast right here. Dude.
I'm like blowing him up. I'm blowing up Carlos in front of his daughter.
Joey Licea.
Joey Licea podcast. I have clips. I'm putting up clips.
Joe Licea, right?
Joey Licea.
Licea.
L-I-C-E-A.
Licea. The Joey Licea podcast. I'm really big on
Got
TikTok.
Post Malone. He's interviewed Post Malone playing the
Post
banjo.
Malone. He gave me
Talking
some
about
free pack of
graduation.
cigarettes,
Yeah.
and he played me a country song. And guess what?
You
it
still haven't
wasn't-
seen it.
I said, "Oh, that's so cool," and it wasn't good.
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
Joey
Ask him.
Licea.
Come ask him. He's right here.
Joey.
No. Let her come ask. Like, stop. Come ask. He's right here. All right. Good night.
Licea.
Yeah.
How do you spell my name?
Just ask
Joey?
them. Your name?
Yeah.
The whole name?
Why not?
Okay, so it's CHRISTOPHERGAYLEON.
What's my name?
What's my middle name?
Pretty good.
You tell him.
Carlos, it's CARLOS
No, you're wrong.
BYE.
It's CARLIVAS.
RIVAS.
You were fucked up.
It's Carlos.
That was a missed opportunity.
I got you.
Fucking Joey, dude.
I got you.
Gentlemen, I got 2 minutes left. Have a good night.
Story of your life.
Good talking again, dude.
Fuck your life.
Kill your life.
Oh, kill your life. That was what it was.
Good talking again, bud, dude.
Yes.
Hey
yeah.
guys, thank you so much. It was a privilege. I'm glad you guys we got one without the background noise.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That one time was fucked up. Yeah.
It's the least
Oh, you have
favorite
6 fingers?
episode.
Hands up again.
Huh?
It's your hands?
I have regular amount of
Oh,
fingers.
those like 6 fingers right now. I'm tripping.
No, yeah, you're very much.
Hey,
Yeah.
we'll see you again.
Face here. Boom, boom, boom.
Take care, guys. Oh, I like that. What is that? Tattoo?
Yeah, I did it myself.
That's the worst place to put a tattoo, bro.
That's a smile now.
It's gonna go away.
You think that's
Crazy.
what
People don't put tattoos there because they go away. Oh, they see. Hey guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.